Hey, what is going down, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. And in this video, I thought I would talk about Chris Hughton and how he's getting on at Norwich, and if anything's changed about the whole Hughton out brigade. So I'm going to get to your guys' comments first on Twitter. I went to you guys and said, Hughton in, Hughton out, give me your reasons, and we'll go from there. So the first one was from Beth. She said, keep up keep up what he's doing and play like we did last week, then he's the man for the job. Alex Murray says, Hughton in unless we are around the bottom three at Christmas, then we need to change. Oliver Dixon says, he's still a fresh manager with a lot to learn, but he's definitely a manager for the long run. He's great in the transfer window and can speak well to the press. He's becoming better tactically over time. Hope he copes well with the pressure. And I think that one sums up my feelings at the moment from Oliver Dixon. He's fantastic in the transfer window. We've seen that. He's fantastic. Just an all-round man. He's got a great persona about him. Really good in the media, and I think he is one for the long term. Like, we can't expect big things quickly from Hughton. He takes a lot of time to change things, but he does get the results at the end of the day, and we saw that last season, finishing near the mid-table. Anyway, next point is from Ben Hughton. He says, he's too defensive. You have quality attackers like Hooper and Redmond who sit on the bench, and you only play one striker. Please Lick Luke says, I think he's doing alright in a very tough league. If they want to push higher, then a new manager is needed. Alexandra Peltier says, bad results at Hull and Villa at home will send us into the Championship. Can't win on the road, and £8.5 million Ricky Van Wolfswinkel is awful. You know, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that at all, because I think if we lose to Hull and Villa at home, it will be devastating. We've already lost to Villa at home, so that's that one out the window. But I think we've got Cardiff coming up, we've got Hull coming up, Crystal Palace coming up. I think they're all winnable games, but if we don't win them, it's not the end of the world, because we've given Chelsea a good run for the money, and we weren't really expecting that, were we? I think there's a lot more teams in the league that can slip up over time, and at the end of the day, it's a marathon at the end of the day, not a sprint. So, and I think that Van Wolfswinkel is a class player. I think if you watch him on telly, you might get you might think that he's bad, but when you're there, he's a classy player. You know, when he's given the ball, he scores goals and he creates stuff. You know, we saw that against Everton. He got one chance and scored it. Yesterday, he got one chance and got an assist. If he doesn't get the ball, he's not going to be able to do anything. We saw it at Sporting Lisbon. We knew the player we were getting. We watched him a lot of Sporting Lisbon, and he's very reliant on his attackers around him and his wingers. And at the moment, we can't provide that solely because of the way we set up. And I don't think it's bad the way we're setting up. I think, unless Van Wolfswinkel's not going to score 20 goals a season because of the support he's getting. But if we want to win games, we can't give him the support he had at Sporting Lisbon. So I can't agree with that. But anyway, next point is from Milan Desai. He said, Hughton in definitely showing the club's ambition, just needs a little more consistency. Gary Rudland says, growing into the job, more performances like yesterday, and NCFC would be just fine. Sam Knight says, he's the right man for the job. Anyone who tweets hashtag Hughton out every time we lose or go a goal down isn't a true fan. Moo says, good manager and working with what he has and improving it. Given time, new players also, I think the results will come. The True Geordie, if you haven't already, check out his channel. Fantastic Newcastle YouTuber. He says, as a Newcastle fan, I would have him back in a second. I think he will secure you and build from there. And I can't agree more with the True Geordie there. He was a fantastic gaffer at Newcastle. I don't think we were appreciating Hughton. I think we were so lucky to have the manager we had before in Paul Lambert. And anything that Hughton does is going to be compared to Paul Lambert. It's clear, and it's a natural thing to do. Paul Lambert was fantastic for us. He played attacking, exciting football. But they're two contrasting managers. Chris Hughton, slightly more defensive, in my opinion, slightly more tactically aware than Paul Lambert was. Okay, he plays slightly more boring football, but at the end of the day, if he's going to get results, I don't care how we play football. In my opinion, I have to think Hughton in at the moment. Before, I was Hughton out because he was tactically unaware and he didn't know how to change things. But we've seen from the Southampton game, we've seen from the Stoke game, we've seen from yesterday that he's started to change the way he thinks about Norwich, and he's starting to change his tactics up. Yesterday, we executed a game plan very well, and it was a shame we couldn't perform well in the first 10 and last 10 because we would have got something out of it if not. I think against Stoke away, we set up fantastically well, executed a game plan to perfection. Even Villa at home, when we lost, we played with a good base, but we just couldn't work from that base. And if your players let you down, it's not the manager's fault. Thanks to everyone on Twitter. What are your guys' thoughts? I'm fully Hughton in at the moment, and I don't. I think even if we lose to Villa, if we lose to Hull at home, to Palace at home, if we put in good shifts, then I don't think I'll be too bothered. But as long as he keeps changing things up, isn't one dimensional, something we've seen from him from the past year and a half, changes things up, really does work with the team, plays to the best of our ability, and sets up according to how the other team sets up. I think we've got a good gaffer there myself. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for all your inputs on Twitter. Leave your thoughts in the comments if you didn't get your thought in on Twitter. Leave a like, share on Twitter, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.